A city of stairs. Great, my favorite thing to run up and down. We'll head west next, towards the Arch of the Dawn. The navigable landing is on the way. Okay. You have dirigibles too? Certain doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. We really can't leave, huh? Go or at least that way. The Arch of the Dawn is on the other side of the city. So speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Ow. To unlock sightseeing logs in Dawntree. Oh. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. You'd be surprised. This was originally the site of a Yokoro temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Exotoral to appease the god who slumbers in the great ocean trench. After the Yokoro withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries, so when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Toral. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation for the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Totrol. We climb these sets of stairs here all the way up. So, are you trying to say new housing? In the future? Perhaps? There is a whoa. Discuss the palace. Papa's palace is called Bola Kuzna, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. Carving. Crowd, you'll have to guide me. My brain. I have ADHD. We're at crowd. What carving? At the top. You mean like the two heads, I guess? Anyway. I wasn't trying to use the mount. What the? Oh, you can go inside. Interesting. So where are we trying to go? Oh, over here? So I've gotten that one. I've gotten that one. Got that one, I think? Oh, wait. I haven't got that one. Okay, but I can get that later. I'm getting a few frames drops, even though we're at 1,500 kilobytes, which is concerning. Like I was saying before, I hope we get to a point where it's like we can condense how much we need, like megabytes to or kilobytes to stream. Like if we want to do 1080p instead of having to have it at 6,000. We can actually do it at literally like 3,000 or 1,500. Though something like that might not happen like for a very, very long time. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What matter if people live here? Oh, we have residents from all the Yogg-Toroll's clans. Almajaw, Mpral, Pelabelu, Moblin, Hanu. We also have Tornawalta, and often moved south from their ancestral lands in X-Toroll. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Toroll. A true representative of Tutorial's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the electric culture aesthetic. It's also beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. There's one here. How about it? That big drum there is called the Dawn Herald. What? Oh, there it is. They play it for 4 more occasions, like when honoring the Lance Guard's return from a dangerous duty. I tried hitting it with my axe once and it ripped the skin. Earned me a proper scolding. Let me tell you, I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankles. What the? I've never seen such an enormous drum. What would one even use to beat such an instrument? I won't wait to find out. Giant drum mechanic? Oh, first let's do this. Oh, hello. Alpacas. Welcome. If it's an alpaca you need, then look before you get saddled up. I'll need to add your name to our register. That'll make things fewer the next time you need a ride. You know, people. And here are our dirigibles. Not bad. I hear other nations use airships to scale the sky, but you only find balloons in Tokyo. Oh, they're air balloons! They're hot air balloons! I've been wondering, like, why don't you just call it hot air balloons? We have them for the exact same reason as the Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Charlie, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to our settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. That's enough about hot air balloons. The Ark of the Dawn awaits. That's over here, okay. But first I'll get this. Oh, look at them. They kind of do look like airships, just hot air balloons. Okay. Oh, Pictomancers and New Gordonia, apparently. That's where you unlock it. I was wondering about that. And Misha logged out. Uh-oh. Now did they get disconnected or... This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known as the Yoctoral Land Gate, but when Papa founded Totoroya, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Though the gate is Kazamuka, the wetland south of the city, depending on what the writer's session asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. The name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what are those fluffy animals we passed earlier? The alpaca? They're up. I guess we wouldn't. I would know what they are, but... Ah, those are alpacas. Here's some four-legged fiends. No, they're not. Fearsome. They seem quite placid to me. Don't anger one, though. You'll learn soon enough, Prowl. You'll learn soon enough. Forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come on. Yeah, let me go get this one real quick. And then I'll go get the other one and then we'll complete the quest. Well, I'm happy. The network problems have returned. The thing is, it'll complete. The worst part is, it'll stabilize late, late to like in the afternoon or evening. I'll probably not do anything until near morning. So when that happens, I might switch it back to 3000 or even push it to 6. Where is... Oh. There. Hello. Oh, I got all the Easter now. If you wish to learn the history of Totoro, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? Wait, what? Oh, they have... I guess they have writing and stuff on them. Oh, 645. What is special about these pillars, if I might ask? At a glance, they might look like... At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations. But if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Oh, these. There's writing, isn't it? Cannot be skipped. If you wish to cancel any painting, do you find it? Okay. Inspect stone pillars. Ooh. Oh, look! Each one has a picture on it. Or, like, a carving on them all. Except for that. Pictures. Wait. No, they're glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories. Many of them featuring a two-headed Mama Jaw. Oh, then this must be... That's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Golor Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tolora Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. Yeah. There's no better way to learn how Totoro came to be. Study them as long as you like. Oh. Leia of the Brotherhood, Leia of the Reeds. Oh. The pillar tells the Leia of the Brotherhood. It's a scene where Papa granted an audience with the foreign explorer Ket something. I can never remember the name. You mean Ket Ram? Yeah, that's the one. Her arrival in Toral is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It is said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit if not in blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Nona's disappearance is a mystery in Evorzia as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Hmm. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanu Hanu in their village in Kazamakuka. The people Alphino almost mistook for Vanu Vanu, if not for the colorful plumage. He'd spent he'd spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this wine festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. They are pots. Oh, let's see. This one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Koza. I'm gonna just shorten these names so I don't butcher them beyond belief. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you find anywhere. Moblin, Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly, the Vandu are the only people of distinct Turelli counterparts. This one recounts the lay of repast. As you can probably tell, the figure it depicts here is of Axbara, like me. For decades, the Baral and the Marble Ja were at war for control for the forest of Yaktur. Yaktu's Papa took to end this, and that conflict has since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Toral. There is a clan of Hofgrar in Boja known as the Hellions. Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Toral, men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second half. Yes, view the... We need all the lore! I don't care what anyone says, we need it all. Lay of gold, ice, blank pillar. Oops. The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelipos whose homeland is in... Oh my goodness. Yorkopaka. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Totoro's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tyrol. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. I wonder if they're supposed to represent the Lalafells. Oh, this one is my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tyrol Vedra Valgar Galamanda. I should explain. A Tyrol Vedra is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Tataru described the Far Eastern as- aspects in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valkyrie itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tyrol every time it stirred from its slumber. By 80 years or so, but 80 years or so ago, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidra and sealed it away in the mountains. And yeah, I'm gonna call it Pacha Mountains. Yeah, we need to. Despite its reputation, however, Valgarmina is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness in Totoral's natural emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Yeah. We also call it Tritorch. I think it's what that's what the name of it was in Final Fantasy VI. Tritorch. Before they changed it to the one that it is now. It's because the reason why it's called that is because it's a bird that literally uses the three elements of fire, lightning, and ice, which is the fundamental basic spells of the of Final Fantasy, really. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter in Toro's history, whatever that might be. Ah, the lay of proof. That big fella is of the Yokoya, the largest of Tyrol's people. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yogg-Tyrol. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northwards, setting their sights on X-Tyrol. You'll recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Pacha. What? I've never even seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on the mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Tyroli history? Yeah, that's kind of odd that they just one day, just out of the blue, decided after building the bridge and the temple and wanting to do a campaign, they were like, yeah, we're just gonna go and hide in the mountain. Hey, Morton. They just decided to leave suddenly. Had you fill history then? Yes, we have it. We have all the lore. The lore is good. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now I think I'm ready to eat again. So, let's go and have ourselves a bite of a local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. They're trying to convince me to go eat. Music just rocked it all of a sudden in my ear, and I'm like, ah! Yeah. Have you ever had tacos? They're a total classic. You bake a crunchy shell. Can be made soft too. It's made from corn flour, and it's filled with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here at Expo Dev's Best. And I need one right. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with home. This is about to turn into Secret World, where I just buy hundreds of tacos and just give them out to people. In Secret World, MMO, if you there's an achievement where if you buy a bunch, you have to buy like 1,000 tacos in that game. And it's like, what? It's either you have to buy them or eat them. It's funny as anything. Just people standing around eating taco after taco in Secret World. Oh, they do.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
This is the part where Ron Stoppable gets to judge people but when it comes to the tacos.
Did you hear the silver scares are back?
Hmm?
Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Oh?
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
Oh? Oh?
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
The thing is, we were told about the Golden City. Not, like, information about it, but its existence is real since Emmett Self said something about it. He told us a list of things that still exist in Heidelin that we have not seen or discovered.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
So where's the tacos?
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
No! Well, now they're flat as a pancake.
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh, no.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
I don't even care. I just want to beat him up. He ruined the tacos. Which means I can't judge you! Can't judge this place on the tacos!
Wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor! Glory on your name, brother. And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling house cat, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
That ain't gonna happen unless you pay for them tacos and get us another one.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The tacos.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
I wouldn't talk about Prowl like that. She was the conduit of idling herself.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the
That
Bunewa,
taco! I just saw it.
and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubiko and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
But the why do we have to buy more? I'd be dragging him back and be like,
Enjoyed
buy
your
more
tour of the city,
tacos.
I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you
Then
there?
But the tacos!
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
But the tacos. I'm with her.
So it goes.
Oh! Well, the tacos! The tacos. Expansion ruined. I couldn't have any tacos because some brute decided to ruin them. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Roll cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphina and the others at the palace. Alright. It's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talon March, if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way. Okay. My poor empty belly. Tacos. I'm with her. I'm upset now. I'm legit upset. You don't ruin a person's tacos and then walk away like nothing happened. I don't care. I would have started an international war in this place and been like, all for those tacos. I would have been knocking both of those heads together. You made it good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. You gotta eat before you can do the con. Upon speaking of, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's highly recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes entirely. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Now I want tacos. So... yeah, I want tacos. Yeah! Let's don't leave that. Normally when it says like, oh yeah, these are disappearing, by the way. So are these. I'm gonna have to work on that, don't I? Oh, the fact that I have no choice. What's this? What's these? Hang on, I'm just checking some things. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna get a bite to eat real quick, and then we'll continue. I'm gonna have to cook some of that meat up too. Oh boy, here we go.